So we got a minor frag mine.
You can use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage.
Thank you. Our narrator is so concerned with our well-being. Oh, we got quad lasers. We have what? Parts.
This is one of the Ebon Hawk's quad laser turrets. They are damaged, but you can scavenge some parts from it to use in repairing the Ebon Hawk.
We broke our laser weapons in the first game. You had a mini game where you shot enemies off the sky, and it was kind of annoying, honestly. Especially, you know, in modern computers, because the game doesn't work quite as well as it used to.
You can use this lift to take you back inside the Ebon Hawk.
And now we're gonna blow everything up, because that's how we do. Are we actually gonna do that?
You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to this storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut and cannot be opened from the outside.
I knew I was hearing sounds. I mean, banging sounds. So that engine room door can be blown. Blown up. Let's go with that. Left-clicking the mouse while a mine is selected in your action menu will place a mine. I hope it does.
This is the engine room.
You didn't do that. Is it gonna blow up? Yes, it is. We can bring back party mode. Things are not looking good in the engine room.
This is the engine room.
Or was. Our port engine is still working. This is not.
The starboard engine is badly damaged. Fixing it won't be possible until after docking with the Paragus mining station. The hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have the needed equipment here on the Ebon Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Paragus mining station for full repairs.
Full repairs. Let's rig the hyperdrive.
Success. The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Paragus.
Yeah. Okay. Did we ever interact with this?
The port engine is powered up. You can now use the galaxy map to travel to the Paragus mining station.
This is good news. I think we done it.
This is the cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
You can now plot a course to the Paragus mining station. To dock with Paragus, left-click on the Paragus planet to select it, and then left-click on the travel button.
So we're here. That's us. It's all broken. This planet is broken. Look at that. Yeah, that thing would all fall in. Because, you know, planets are round for a reason. But it's a mining station. Maybe that, you know, they you know, make those walls very strong.
The sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
I don't like the sound of that. That's us, isn't it? It is us. Was that HK47?
Awaken.
Well. You have awakened in a medical bay in an unknown facility. The last thing you remember is being a passenger on the Republic capital ship, the Harbinger. You should find out where you are and how you got here. Well, I think that red robot with red eyes might have something to do with it. Did it kill the little robot? I hope it didn't kill the little robot. I think the little robot is nice. Who are these fools? And why do they have red lights underneath them? This is the Kolto tank you emerged from. Do you wish to heal yourself? Oh, no, it's fine. The Kolto tank. Kolto is a healing thing that there's actually a quest involving that in the first Knights of the Old Republic. Immersion in Kolto tanks can heal most wounds. If you have lost vitality points during your explorations, return here to the medical bay and use the empty Kolto tank behind you to heal your wounds. It's like in Dragon Ball, except maybe this one came first. I wouldn't know. Do we have any items? I don't think we do. Let's hope that we don't have to fight anybody. Because I also don't think I have any skills. The door to the morgue is locked. We have a medical bay container with some med packs. That's pretty good. I'm gonna need to get used to clicking or using Q and E to cycle through interactive items, because that's very important not to miss things. Access medical logs. Let's see what we have over here. There's 3 days, 1 day, 2 days and 1 day. Let's go with 3 days.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Kolto tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Yes, it was.
Could be a Jedi. But we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Corta, are already Another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Kolto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
I think that we have as many specifics as we're ever gonna get. Or not, maybe not ever, but we'll see.
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance, but we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay. Everyone evacuate.
Wow, they might be here. I mean, we're just in Paragus, right? That's where we are, and they're having issue. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're gonna deal with people soon enough, maybe. Let's see. Patient life signs over here. We are the ones that recovered. Everybody else died. This was 1 day ago, and they all died. Patient treatment. all subjects being treated for severe plasma burns. Last treatment request resulted in death for all subjects except patient number 3, who was reduced to minimal life signs. Let's check the last treatment request. A lethal dose of sedatives was administered to all the tanks, including number 3. There is no report of who ordered the treatment, so they wanted me killed. And we can also track... Do we have a computer spike? We do not. That kind of sucks. Because we could attempt to track the treatment request, but not right now. We're gonna do that later. Let's see. Medical bay functions over here. We have access medical bay camera. That's for us. The morgue camera. Oh, that's the old woman. And there's somebody else. You see that in the middle? Maybe a dead person. Because the old woman is not dead. Is she? Unlock door to morgue. Good. And we can unlock medical storage room as well with 0 spikes. Not really sure why it's 0 spikes, but we're good with that. Not really. Medical inventory. I think I clicked. It just tells me where it is. It looks as if a number of medical-based items can be manufactured using that thing over there. That's cool. Main console options. So that is good. That is really good. Okay. So we have a goal. Let's go into the lab station. And we can learn about creating items, breaking the items down. That's okay. Antidote kit. So I can make some of this stuff. I can't make some of this stuff. It requires chemicals. I have 0 chemicals. That's pretty good, though. We're gonna look into that later. What do we have over here? Med packs. And another one over here. And some chemicals. 25, in fact. That's pretty good. We're gonna save them up, because hopefully we won't need them. And if we do, we can come back. Let's go into the morgue. There is indeed a corpse in here. With a plasma torch. There she is. An exploding car.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
Your voice. I heard it as I floated on the Colto tank.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
So you can touch minds and feign death. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
The last thing I remember, I was on board of a Republic ship, the Harbinger. What happened to it?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
I'm no longer a member of the Jedi Order.
Your stance, your walk, tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
It's... The Jedi Order and I have a troubled history.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
What is this place?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Why do we need to leave?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
Are you sure there's nothing else you can tell me about this place?
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
We'll see. There's got to be someone left alive around here.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
The miners in the med bay were murdered. Know why?
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
They didn't. I got the same dose, but survived.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
You seem to know a lot about Jedi techniques.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
Maybe when I return you'll actually answer my question.
I have found that answers come in their own time, not ours. Turn your energy to the matter at hand. If we cannot find a way out of here, the answers will prove useless anyway.
Just stay out of my way, or you'll end up like these corpses.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
We have become darkness. We destroy... that's not how it works. God damn it. I'm terrible at jokes. Either way, that's the law. You have taken your first steps down the path to the dark side. Self-serving acts and cruel responses to others will drive you further to the dark side of the Force, corrupting you and your appearance as you grow in power. How dare you? I will look amazing as always. Charitable and heroic actions will reverse this, bringing you closer to being pretty again. She's just gonna hang out. Can I talk to you?
Yes? What have you found?
She does not have anything for me. I thought she was gonna join my team. But alas, that was not meant to happen. You know, I could get their clothes. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out what to do. Oh, this door is not gonna open, is it? I'm gonna need to bash it with my fists.
Emergency lockdown is...
I cannot bash it with my fists if I don't use my fists. Also, it's not exactly what I need to do. I have a plasma torch. That's what I need to do. Put it in my hand. Right there. What is it actually? Common accessories in most construction facilities. It is just literally a thing that you use in construction. Let's murder it. That is how you open a door.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
With my torch. Clothes? Nope, just a Vibro Cutter. That's actually pretty good. The Vibro Cutter is used for carving asteroid rock, and it can double as a melee weapon if necessary. Its small size makes it a good offhand weapon, which is good, but it will require... I don't know what it is based off. I can just use item. You cannot equip this item from inventory screen. Really? How dare you do these things to me? You wound me greatly. And in this one, is that my offhand actually? So if I want a torch over there, and I can't have an offhand because I don't have two weapon fighting, right? That's the issue. Yeah. Look at that. That looks cool as hell. It's small. That thing is enormous. It's an enormous sword. Let's see what this broken droid has for me. No clothes, still a droid upgrade slot though. That's pretty nice. There's things that have died. Oh no. Okay. Well. This is where we die, I would say. Let's not die. Oh my god, pathfinding. Run away, as I was saying. Can I not be in combat? We are successful in our attempts at not being in combat. The reason why I don't want to be in combat is because I wanted to save there. Let's try it again. Hey, defend! I know we're bad at this, but... Anyway, the flurry is for minus attack rating. I think I'm gonna need to go. Critical strike is extra, is lower defense, and extra critical range. Let's just go with a normal attack. And I do know that you can, you know, Q attacks. But our characters will actually attack themselves if, or they won't attack. They won't attack themselves. They will attack the enemies themselves, by themselves, I should say. Mining laser over here. That's good, and we're getting all mining relevant things. That's pretty cool, and that might actually be better. So if we switch our weapons, we can have a mining laser over here, which I am probably gonna prefer. Let's enter the tank. Oh, we didn't actually enter the tank. Just healed ourselves for free. What do we have behind this door, I suppose? Looks pretty ominous. Oh, no. It's bad. So, do I want to... Oh, I got a Power Blast. Power Blast is for... It's minus accuracy. It does more damage, I think. There's a +2 or something. A Rapid Shot. Rapid Shot actually is probably better. You're gambling that you're not going to be shot, but for these guys, it's probably a good idea. Oof. No, that shot didn't actually make contact. Good, good. More dead people. And another door. A lot of dead people, in fact. Broken droid. Give me the spikes. Nope. We're not getting the spikes. I really want to find out who made us, who gave us the poison. Let's try that bit over there.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Wow, the animations for taking the weapons out. Such flair, such grace. That one is a little bit less grace. My god, though, look at that. The pistol is like all out, and then the sword is like, I don't know what swords are. That's me quick saving, by the way. We got a security desk. Okay, if I need spikes, I'm screwed. Everyone is dead. We have a security tunneler. Okay, so I guess that's for lockpicking. Can't open that locker. Let's see what we have over here. Checked security records. Paraga's safety holo orientation.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, Corder. Listen up, because I'm not going to say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is going to take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
So the asteroid field around this broken-ass planet was created by an explosion on the planet. I don't think that's possible. I think that's pretty much impossible. The reason why asteroids... Well, the reason why anything remains in orbit of anything is because of the velocity around the thing that's in orbit. Because if you're not moving around the thing that you're in orbit of, I mean, that's literally, you know, orbit. If you don't orbit the thing, you just fall into it. And the asteroids, they would be propelled upwards, not sideways at an enormous speed. If they were propelled sideways, they would maybe get into orbit. Although, I also find that hard to believe. But still.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, This facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
This facility is the... Yes. Mining droid maintenance logs.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Administration console, quote, maintenance, unquote, which makes it seem like it isn't maintenance, and I believe that is the intention.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Well, I guess we have our objective. Security storage room inventory.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged, maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Unfortunately, I have no stealth skill, so yeah. Access remote camera controls, main security office, that's where we are. Security storage room, that's where all these are for right now. Communications blister, there it is, looks pretty cool. Holding cells, there's a person. Emergency hatch to mining tunnels. I believe I have been here. That is the hatch that was closed, and I can return, but I can't open the emergency hatch to the mining tunnels. So let's bash this. Okay, ion grenades. I hope I broke just some ion grenades and grenades in general. Ion grenades are good to have, though. Anyway, I think this is not where we need to go. Let's look at our map. So, yeah, I don't think this is...
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
It's robots. It's robots, isn't it? Kreia, what?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Also the security cameras.
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
With Kreia's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. That's equivalent to the ND spell, prestidigitation, I believe. I should save my game all the time, mister. It's that's my life. That's the life of Colonel RPG. Always be saving. I have an F5 button on my mouse.